Welcome. Today we're at Glen Coe Mountain Resort, I suppose you could call it. We've got skiing in the winter, biking in the summer. We've got 2 or 3 trails to take a look at, check out some lines, give you all the info you need to decide if you want to come and try it yourselves. Yeah! It's almost just a feat to survive that one. What we're doing is we're going back to the roots of the channel, which was riding a few tracks blind and stopping at any feature that you wouldn't want to roll off. We've been looking at this black trail from the lift, and there's a few features with some big old boulders in there. So we're going to be stopping at those features, picking lines and then sessioning them, as well as taking on the red and a little cross-country loop. Black trail at Glen Coe, Bexby Avenue. What lies ahead? Got little steps up there, drops getting bigger as you go. Oh, quite a few little steps. Straight into another feature. So first real section that's worth a look is quite a steep sort of descent here. Come off a boardwalk and you're into just sort of rubble, big loose rocks. So we come into these 2 little drops, and one of them, it looks like it can't be rolled until you get to the edge, and they've built up a little rock bank for you to roll down. And then beyond that, it looks like we're going to be dropping into like a bit of a rock slab. Jesus. That is so rough. Don't see stuff like this very often. A huge rock slab. Oh, she's burly, all right. This one's got me breathing heavy. Ready? Drop 'em. Right, here we go. The aim of this is to survive. Woo. Quite a bit of grip here. Holy smoke! Holy smokage! Jesus! What really caught me out just riding that, how quickly we came into this out of the corner, and then trying to keep wheels on the ground here was really tricky. Looking at lines here, we're thinking this side is going to be able to let us keep our wheels on the ground, set us up nicely for this corner. And now this little rock drop here looks naughty. Thing is, with this, you've got no respite. You're wrestling your bike down here and you're straight into more bike battering savageness. Down the middle you've got these big compressions. Far left though, we've got smaller steps and it's a bit clearer, and it will set us up for this berm. Man, this is a tough one. Oh, holy! So punishing on the arm. Does mellow out a bit here though. Right, what we've got here is a split in the trail. And man, it's needed, because the left line is a sort of a tight, twisty, steep rock chute with drops and a catch berm on the exit, or you can take the outside line, which actually gives you a bit of time to regroup. Really dropped in slow. Once I got onto my line, then I could let off the brakes and let the berm catch the bike. Oh yeah! And then you're just straight into this. Nice. The riding up here is just so different to what I've ever really come across. Not a route in sight. But man, they got some boulders to speak of. This is the trail. These rocks all the way down. It's like a bag of ballast has just been emptied on the trail. So we're now coming into what is the lower section, and the end is in sight. We've got a little rock garden here, another one with a stair set in it. So we're going to take a little look on the other side of these steps, see if they can be rolled or they need to be jumped. But either way, you're going to be taking some speed, so looks like it's going to be one of those cases, just let the brakes off, let the bike dance around and just hold on for dear life. Right, I think what I'm struggling with here is I like to be quite precise with my lines, and you really can't be here just because there's so many rocks and so many loose rocks that are changing. So you've got to almost just throw yourself down it and wrestle. Just like that. Holy. Oh my god, that is so sketchy. I'm gonna have to go up and have another go. Man, that is one of the hardest sections I've ridden in a while. We're coming into this bottom section. It opens out, gets faster and less technical, and we've got a few jumps down here. We've got this pretty long step down followed by a couple of pretty long tables. Oh, that's horrible. By the looks of it, if you can get over this step down, carry your speed through, you'll probably get over these tables as well. We'll soon find out. You know what? There's this bit here as well. It's like cupped out. It's not actually level with the... One thing that is worth a mention, this step down, the landing looks absolutely horrible. Quite flat, lots of sort of washed out rubble to the left, and just a really hard, firm landing on there to the right. So we're gonna have to make sure we get our line off takeoff bang on. Yeah, boy. Holy. So, was it pretty? Probably not, but we made it. What a track. It's almost just a feat to survive that one. Plan of action now, go and grab a sarnie from the cafe, head up, and they've got a bit of an XC loop up there with quite a good little descent. He's in. Exposed up here, Feels like a bit of an adventure. Taking in these views is just incredible. Just such a vast area of just beauty. That little loop there is all about the adventure. Nervous. It is quite, coming up the chairlift, it is quite intimidating, isn't it?
It looks brilliant though, it does look really good, but yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, it looks quite flowy from here. Right, we're now into the red DH, which is a lot mellower than the black. It looks like it's just berms for miles. But on these berms, we've got some massive rocks. The Glen Coe Special. Wow, some sketchy looking doubles there. Woo. But these corners they're really loose, made up of like this kitty litter, like real small little stones. So you've got to go easy on your front brake and yeah, just enjoy this roller coaster ride. Bike battering goodness. Nice couple of doubles down there. Yeah. Oh. That track's it's a bit of a grower, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
So they do have all the facilities here. We've got these little pods behind us. The little small round ones, £65 a night, and they sleep a couple of people, or we can go for the ones at the front, 85 I believe, and there's a few bunk beds in those. We've got a cafe, toilets, all that jazz, and showers all here. No bike shop, but it does look like there's a load of construction going on, so it looks like there could be something going on over there. This is a great little park with quite a lot of character, and the trails are pretty crazy. It's definitely aimed towards advanced level riding, and it's not a huge amount of trail here, but what is here is pretty good fun, very challenging. And you've also got Fort William, which is 40 minutes down the road, so it's prime for sort of making a decent long weekend where you could spend a day at each. And you've also got the Tweed Valley, which is 4 hours the other direction. We've got videos on all of those, so check the description if you want to see anything around this area, and there'll be a video for you. I'll see you in the next one, folks.